Hi, this is Avinash Singh, founder of Training Influence. Let's influence the world. In this segment of 21 days, I bring to you beautiful stories with life lessons. The more you imbibe the essence of these stories in your life, the more you will be able to improve yourself day after day. So let's get started. Once upon a time, in the great kingdom of Bhanushali, lived King Purushottam. King Purushottam was brave, courageous, a great leader, and an able ruler. His subjects were very happy. The kingdom was prosperous. But there was a challenge. The king had two disabilities. He was missing one eye and one leg. Sometimes it made him feel inadequate as a king. One day he was strolling in the hall of portraits and he saw all his ancestors hanging on the wall as great portraits. And he felt so proud and happy. And he thought his portrait also should be there as a reminder so that his children and grandchildren could feel proud and happy. So he announced in the kingdom that whoever paints a beautiful portrait of the king will be awarded handsomely. Now all the painters came to know about it, but they were skeptical. They feared their life. What if we don't paint it properly? What if we show the disabilities and the king gets furious? So they started making excuses. But there was one brave soul, Mansukh. Mansukh the painter was elated and he was ready for that challenge. He went ahead and started painting the beautiful portrait of King Purushottam. All the other painters and everyone in the kingdom was worried. What if Mansukh fails? What if the king punishes him? But eventually, Mansukh was ready with the portrait, and lo and behold, the whole kingdom, including the king, were mesmerized. What he did was he showed one side of the king sitting on a horse with his one good leg visible, with a bow and arrow in his hand, closing one eye with his good eye visible. So he was able to hide the disabilities in a very unique and awesome way. The people were astonished, happy to see that portrait. That portrait reminded them of the great quality that the king possessed, that he was an able leader, an able ruler, and a great king. Mansukh was awarded handsomely. When we look at this story, I am reminded of all the focus that we have on the negative things in life. What if we start focusing on the positives and take actions accordingly? We'll be able to discover a whole new world. Now we have gone through the most unprecedented of times. The pandemic, that's the talk of the town. There is no other thing which is of more importance than surviving, overcoming this great challenge. But look at the positives also. We understood the value of human life. We understood the value of surviving, of living a good, meaningful life. And if we focus on that, this jolt, this wake-up call was very important. I believe going forward, we will focus on positively living our lives, creating a difference, becoming the best version of ourselves. Like Mansukh, can we make a portrait of ourselves which looks magnificent? Until next time, this is Avinash Singh from Training Influence telling you that life doesn't get easier. We get stronger by facing it.